Hey guys, Grassman here, playing more, Raid Shadow Legends. Big question, am I going for the Fusion Iron Brago? Yes, he seemed really good, he's got that stun ability for 2 turns that I want. So, what do we have? So we're gonna do all, like, the stuff, and then we're gonna actually look into it. Got a couple of shards already. I'm doing good in the Ice Golem tournament. I'm gonna show you that right away. Yes, I've done good in the Dungeon Divers event. I'm getting there. 1400 out of 21 so far. And you only need, if there's still another day, over a day yet. And in the Ice Golem, I want to get first or second. So once it loads, Ice Golem tournament. Aww. My cats are so sweet. Our new one, we've had him for maybe 2 months now. And he already loves all the others. So we're third. I'm 100 away from second. I feel like I'm gonna have to hit 2,000. I'm probably gonna have to hit 2,000. So. And then there's the classic arena thing, in which I've got a day to reach 200, and I'm not even at 70 yet. I've not done a lot of this, I've been distracted. Normally you need 70 per day, because they're like 3-day things. I have today and tomorrow, so I need 100 by today. And I'm at 20. I'm only getting a couple of points because I'm only in the second one. Because I keep getting, like, tons of really hard things. Like, look at this. How am I supposed to fight any of these guys in the second arena? I don't know if something's wrong with it or something. It's not giving me guys I can beat, though, so I can't get that many. I need to be getting 3 or 4 points per thing, not 2 or 1. So I can't fight these harder teams. So that wasn't mainly what we were doing. Today, as you probably saw in the video, I assume I'm gonna say something about opening shards. We're gonna open ancient shards. So 9 ancient shards with doubled chances gives us a 9% chance to get a legendary, and an approximately 128% chance to get an epic. So we should get one, probably more. And that's what we need for the Champion Chase tournament, which, let me just verify there is a Champion Chase tournament. I'm not gonna waste these. There's a Summon Rush and there's a Champion Chase. Yes, the Champion Chase. 250 is one, 1550 is the other. And if I hit info once it loads, I don't know why it's loading so slow. For 250, we only need an epic. So if we got 3 legendaries, we would have the other reward. But so let's see what happens. We're probably not gonna get a legendary. We should get an epic though. And right off the bat. Of all the epics, I got 1 normally, I got 1 the other day. We still have 8, there's a 104% chance we could still get one. Why, game? This is my 3rd one now, what am I supposed to do with this? Okay, this guy again. I already have him. At least give me like a... Judge? I think I might have one of him. Increases 10% for each debuff on the target, stacking up to a maximum of 100%. How could someone ever have 10 debuffs on? Whoa. With each hit, has a 30% chance of placing a 50% decrease accuracy debuff, or a 30% decrease speed debuff, or a 50% decrease attack debuff, or a 60% decrease defense debuff on the target for 1 turn. What the hell? Okay, strange. Yes! Occult, yes! Okay, I've heard good things about this one. I saw his picture and I'm like, is that Occult Brawler? I hear this guy's good, I don't actually know how good he is. I think he's good, though. Attack one enemy has a 50% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns, okay. Yes. Attack one enemy. Attack one enemy has, if this champion is under 1 or more debuffs, attack ignores 30% of enemy defense. If this champion is under 2 or more debuffs, oh right, and he, like, poisons himself. Enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived. If this champion is under 3 or more debuffs, this attack is always critical. If this champion is under 4 or more debuffs, this champion heals by 30% of the damage inflicted. If this champion is under 5 or more debuffs, grants an extra turn, removes all debuffs from this champion after the attack. And this one's passive. Places a 2.5% poison debuff on this champion for 4 turns at the start of each turn. Has a 70% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff on a random enemy for 4 turns at the start of each turn if ascended. We still got 5 more. I think I'm just gonna open them all. Should I stop? Is this a sign? We had a 124% chance, ish. So we should have got 1 and had a quarter chance to get another, about approximately. We've gotten 3 and we've only opened 5 of our 9. I think I'm gonna keep opening them because that's like, I mean, I don't really need them for the summon rush. I'm probably gonna have to buy the last couple of shards anyway. Really good. Bushi, attack one enemy, damage inflicted increases each time this skill is used. Increases each time the skill is used, stacks up to 4 times. Okay. Deadly Edge, attack one enemy, this attack is always critical, places a 30% increased crit rate and a 15% increased speed buff on this champion for 3 turns, okay. Revives this champion with 30% HP every 5 turns. Revive this champion with 30% HP, places an unkillable buff on this champion for 1 turn. And that's every 3 turns with the cooldowns. That's quite good. So he'll revive, place the unkillable, and then he just needs to take 2 more turns. And speed by 20%. So he's not horrible. Not really got any good attacking skills, though. He's an attack type, though, so if I can get his attack high... I guess let's keep going. If we get another epic, I'll stop. Another pig sticker. Another acolyte. Already got all these guys. Avir the Alchemage. Attack enemy has a 30% chance of placing 5% poison debuff. All enemies has a 50% chance of placing a 25% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns. Also places a 15% decrease speed debuff for 1 turn to targets under poison debuffs. Fills fills the turn meter of all allies by 15% and heals all allies by 15% of this champion's max HP. Every 4 turns? Okay. Yeah. Legendary. Another acolyte. Jeez. I'm actually kind of curious. What are the chances that we got 3 epics there, and all the rares were guys I had? Because I am missing rares. I'm missing some there. I'm missing some here. I'm not missing tons of rares, I'm missing some. Quite a few here. Again, quite a few here. Although most of the ones here are, of the certain thing. Affinity. Yeah, I had most of those guys. So what are the chances of 3 epics? I was like, I was thinking there, we better not get 0. And then once we got the, once we got the Yagi the Insatiable, I was like, screw off, game. I have both Yagas now. So we got Occult Brawler, who I believe he's quite good. Passively, he has a 70% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff on a random enemy for 4 turns at the start of each turn. So seems good for clan boss. Plus, when he has enough on him, removes all debuffs from his champion. That's every 4 turns. And so this one just also has increases to 60% chance of poisoning. And assuming he's under 5 or more debuffs, he gets an extra turn, plus it removes all the debuffs. He is an HP type. If this champion is under 1 or more debuffs, you'll ignore 30% of the defense. Enemies killed can't be revived, isn't helpful for clan boss. 3 or more attacks always critical, 4 or more heals by 30% of damage inflicted, and 5 or more grants next turn. So he seems... I believe he is quite good. Combining him with, like, a Battle Khazar. And then there's this guy who, like, he revives himself, he's got a speed increase. He seems okay. Yes, that was quite good, and we should be getting some sort of reward from this. Loading. Okay, Champion Chase Tournament, and yeah, we got the first 2 things. How close are we to the others? We're at least 7, we're at like 8, we should be at around 8-10? 8-13, right, because I opened the 3 mystery before. So there's 5 more fragments. I don't have a way to get the other bit. I would need 700 unless I pulled a legendary from my epic shard thing. My void shard. Which I'm not gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna buy more either. I'll buy 3. I could buy 6. How much do I want content? Okay, it's done. Right, they're up here. Okay then. Here we go. 6 more. This will be 15 in total. Berserker, eh. Yes. A tour. 40% chance he can provoke debuff for 1 turn. He's an HP type. Attack 2 times at random. Each hit has a 50% chance he can provoke debuff for 1 turn. Places a counter attack buff on this champion for 2 turns when hit with a critical hit. Amount with a cooldown can happen every 1 turn, but not constantly. Heals this champion by 15% of their max HP and places a counterattack buff on this champion for 2 turns when hit with a critical hit. Ooh, by 15%, eh? Immune to... Only available when Kalia is on the same team. I need to stun, freeze, and sleep. Who's Kalia? Who's Kalia? Wait, that guy wasn't Sacred Order. What faction was he from? Barbarians. Who's Kalia? Heals this champion by 15% of damage inflicted when Artur is on the same team. Okay, so Kalia and Artur work together. Actually, I'm quite strong in the Barbarians ones. I've got 2 of the... There's only 8 legendaries. Okay, let's keep opening. I still do want a legendary. I have a 1% chance to get one. So, in total it had been a 15% chance of a legendary. Because I've opened 15. Grappler. I think he might be new. Ripper. So he's got attack one enemy decreases their max HP by 10% of the damage inflicted. Okay. No quarter. No quarter. Attack one enemy 2 times. Damage increases as the target's HP decreases. Oh, interesting. It's every 3 turns, kinda. This is normal attack. Every 5 turns, attack one enemy will ignore 50% of the target's defense, decreases their max HP by 30% of the damage inflicted, increases force ally crit rate in all battles by 23%. Doesn't seem that good. Still got 2 more. Another Marcus, I already have one of her. Legendary, legendary. Still good. Seems so. Why do I feel like we've been getting a lot more epics than we should have? We opened 15 shards. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 epics. That's a 30% rate. It was supposed to be 16. I guess I'm just lucky. Attack one enemy has a 30% chance of placing a leech debuff for 2 turns. Places a 15% continuous heal buff on all allies on an ally for 2 turns. Places a perfect reveal and a 15% continuous heal buff on an ally for 2 turns. And that's every 2 turns. He's a defense every 4 turns with the full booking. Places a counterattack buff on this champion for 2 turns. Has a 50% chance of placing a provoke debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Weird that he's defense type. He should almost be attack type then. So I've only got 10 fragments so far. That was quite good though. We got 5 epics. 4 of which were new. Occult Brawler, Artur, Ripper, and Seneschal. And I also have Grush the Mangler from the thing that I haven't done much with yet. A couple of these other guys. I've got a whole bunch of these epics here I need to actually get up. The Soul Drinker. Yeah, a bunch of them I haven't done anything with yet. So I guess with the rest of our time we're going to do some arena or something. I also know they're adding a way to, like... Oh, jeez, I'm not even gonna win this one, am I? They're adding a way to, like, finish getting the shards you missed. So if I only get, like, 80 of the shards with this guy, I can buy the other 20 at some point. I don't know when or how, but I know I can. It might be something like the way they do it in the, team arena. And I have plenty of those things. I'm almost halfway to buying the one guy they have available there. I'm not gonna win this one. We've got the one guy that's just gonna revive the guy afterwards anyway. I thought animate was his reviving skill. Why'd he use it there? Because it wasn't. I do actually have that guy, though, the one that just played animate, that attack there. I do have one of him, and I'm planning on upgrading him as well, too. My attack team is going to be, Skill of the Drakes, Altan, Miscreate a Monster, and something. Might be a Gorab, might be Vrask. I can't beat any of these guys. I'm in Arena 2, and I can't fight any of the guys. I can maybe fight this one, but he's got two of the starting guys with the really strong AoE attacks. And just about I can right away use my strongest skill again. There's the decreased speed. And then he put the same increased speed on himself. There we go. Barely won. Can I beat this? I don't know who those two champions are. Ooh, that was increasing cooldown. And that was two of my important guys. Unless it was decreasing cooldown. Why would you decrease the cooldown of enemy skills? I think I saw the increased cooldown thing, but it didn't actually increase the cooldown. Maybe it's bugged. Lucky. Is it weird that Skill of the Drakes is a defense champion, yet I use them as the attack champion? They've got the strongest attack, plus the ability to like decrease their speed, and she has the ability to decrease their speed, or as well as decrease their turn meter. I think that might just be because she's a legendary. She has the strongest attack. How is this guy at 54 power? How am I at 57 power? I'm not that strong. These guys are much better than me. I'm not gonna fight that. Let me look at a couple of these guys. Get rid of the notifications. Guess I will try and finish my daily quests then. Why is my screen going dark? Okay. They should do an event where a mystery shard has a... They should do an event where a mystery shard has a 1 in 1,000 chance to summon an epic, and 1 in 10,000 chance to summon a legendary. And then anyone who's, like, saved up a ton of shards would give me a 1 in 10 of getting a legendary, a pretty much guaranteed epic. And, you know, make it like it actually, after 1,000, will give you an epic or something. It would just be interesting, because a lot of people just save mystery shards, and they don't use them for anything except for, like, when you need 1,000 points in a summon rush. And then everyone just spends all 1,000 mystery shards, but then you just end up wasting so many guys. Give them some use. Just make it so after you open 1,000, you get an epic, or after you open 10,000, you get a legendary, just because. Just all the time, because you don't open that many that frequently anyway. But it would give them more meaning than just, like, they've got a 4% chance to summon an epic, a rare or something, and rares aren't that good later into the game. I think I have to go, like, fight. Campaign boss 3 times, okay. I'm still waiting to get a, this guy. Executioner for another Relic Keeper. I already have a Relic Keeper. I don't really have a use for him. I don't even really have a use for one, other than like the that one place. What's it called? The, places where only one person can go. One faction. I don't really have a use for him, though, but he's like extra points, because he's an epic you can get. So if you have all the guys ready to summon him, he's just an epic you can get whenever you need a champion, whenever you need one of the champion chase tournaments. But for Summon Rush, you have to actually summon them. But with the champion chase, you can just get them. In this champion chase, I've got like 30 uncommon guys just waiting in my inbox. I think if I claim them, it might actually work towards the champion chase. You get 99 days and they sit there. They've sat there for like almost 80 days at this point. So I've had them in that inbox for a couple of months, just watching them. I knew I'd have to claim them soon. May as well do it now while there's an event I can get use out of them for. Which could actually be a good strategy. If you have tons of excess energy, get a bunch of uncommons and maybe even some rares in your inbox, and then just claim them when the because I believe it's 10 points for a rare, and like it's 1 for a common, 10 for a rare. I don't know how much for an uncommon. But even if you could just get 5 sitting in there, it's 50 extra points you can claim. And rares from certain of the stages aren't that uncommon. If you farm, Barbarian 6, you can get those. There's the 2 kinds of barbarians, you can get them both fairly easily. So I think I'm gonna end the video here. I'll let these guys keep going. I'm not gonna get the guy. I'm gonna try, but I'm not gonna be able to get him. I'm gonna at most get like 75 or 80. Because I already know there's quite a few things I can't do. I can't do the summon rush. I'm likely not gonna be able to get this first arena event, and I might not be able to get the second at the way it's going. So that's 10. So that's 10 from the arena ones. I believe it's 20 from the summon rush that are gone. So it comes out to like 125 total, unless you're getting first and seconds. So 20 gone from summon rush, 10 gone from the arena. That's 30 gone. And I believe there's the champion training ones, which I likely won't be able to get much from. So if I get first in like 2 of the tournaments, so even if I get first or second in 2 or 3 of the tournaments, I'll at most get 80. So the other 20 I'm going to have to buy from wherever they're selling them afterwards. I do believe, though, they've said, thanks to BGE, a raid YouTuber I watch, I believe he said they're going to add a way. He said that Raid said they're going to add a way to like, when you're at so close with the shards, you'll be able to buy the rest somehow. So it might be gold bars, like with the other guy, you can spend 360 for one. In which case I only have to buy 20, and I am already like halfway to the one guy, so. Like the Dretharch's Blood Twin. I'd be willing to do that for this guy, because I wanted this guy. I was going to not go for this guy, but then I saw he had a 2-turn stun, which 2-turn stun is quite good. Most stuns are 1 turn, because it's a miss a turn. A 2-turn stun, he misses this turn and the next one. It's really good. Even the Demon Lord doesn't have that. So that's why I'm going for him. I'm not going to likely get him. Might not be another video unless I get a whole bunch of shards or something I want to open. So, hope you enjoyed. Remember, if you like my content, feel free to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.